Hi everyone, Carol from Desert Recreations and more. Thank you and welcome to my garage lair. Today we're going to be doing a Christmas. Um, so I'm going to lower my camera. Let's get ready. If you're new to my channel, follow me, like me, and spread some love by giving me some thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it to help my channel grow. Okay, here we go. So today we're working on a 14-inch Dollar Tree frame. I put tinsel ties on it. I put 8 in the center and 10 on the outside. We're going to be doing poofs with a black mesh, 10-inch poofs. We're going to come in with some red with the white trim, and these are cut to 20 inches a piece, and we're going to ruffle these in. We're also going to be adding, like I said, this gorgeous sign, Christmas on the Farm. So I'm trying to bring in all of these colors here. We're going to be using just 2 different ribbons. We're going to be using a plaid that's got some black and green in it. And we're going to be using this Merry Christmas ribbon that's got the green, black, and red in it also. I've already went and made a bow for it, save some time. And what I was thinking is we might add in some Christmas ornaments, some big ones, or we just might put in some little ones. So we'll see where that goes when we get to that area. Okay, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 21-inch mesh and I'm going to take it about 2 inches from the edge, and I'm just going to go all the way across it and just scrunch it up. Once I've got it scrunched up and in my hand, I'm going to start on the outer part, and I'm going to go before tie. I'm going to lay it just right inside. Let's put that one back down. And I'm going to take a zip tie, and I'm going to zip tie it down. These are 8-inch zip ties. You could use whatever size that you like. I put it in there backwards. There we go. And you just want to tighten it down real tight. Then I'm going to trim that off. I'm also going to go ahead and cut this end portion off and throw that away. We're not going to go ahead and put a poof in this first time. We're going to go ahead and go on to the second. So we're only going to do 10-inch poofs. So I'm going to bring it out to the 20. We're going to come on back. I really like the tinsel ties. They're a lot thicker than the pipe cleaners, and they hold your mesh a little bit better. And what the heck? It's Christmas, right? So let's get this done. Like I said, if you're new to my channel or like to see more of Desert Recreations, feel free to go ahead and follow, like my page, and share it with some friends. Out to the 20, I'm starting at the 10. We're going to pull it back again and go all the way around the outside, and then we'll take it to the inside. We're just going to pull the poof out, go on to the next one here. Like I said, we're going to go all the way around it. I love the sign. I got it from Wreaths by Busy Bee from Brenda. She's the only one that I have bought signs from. If you're not familiar with her, she's on Etsy. There we go. We're just going to keep doing this until we get all the way around. Then we'll move to the top. We actually got a rain shower earlier. It was pretty nice. Let's pull our poofs out and make them poofy. Seems sort of strange making Christmas in August, but it'll be here before you know it. Oh, there we go. That one just didn't want to come out very good. Let's go around. Make sure you're keeping your mesh to the inside. Makes it neater going around. Makes your poofs prettier. Whoops. Taking it out to the 20. This should make a nice full wreath. And I love the tractor on the sign. I'm looking for a little red truck. I have some gorgeous ribbon for Christmas with a red truck on it. I'm sure I'll find it. Trucks are the thing right now. Just like I said, we're just going to keep going around. If I'm getting out of the to where you can't see it, let me know. Okay, we're right back where we started. So what we're going to do is go in here into that tie that I bypassed and tied into the front of it with a zip tie. So I'm going to tie that down. Pull out this poof before I forget. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up all of my ties in the center. Of the wreath. Thank you, babe. And I'm going to take another zip tie. And what I'm going to do is sort of move this poof out of the way. I'm going to gather up my mesh. And I'm going to go right in front of the one over. What this does is if I didn't tie it down, what it would do, it would actually leave another little poof right there. And it would, I just don't like it. It would look funny to me. Some people like it. I don't. I like all of mine to be coordinated. I'm going to cut this zip tie off. And just like before, I'm not going in that tie. I'm going to go over to the next one. And we're going to continue with 10-inch poofs. I'm at the 10. I'm bringing it to the 20. And we're going to poof it out. Like so. Doing the same thing all the way around the inside. And again, it's sort of a repetitive process until you get the base of your mesh together so you can put all the pretties on the rest of it. Going on the inside again. Let's spread this out. Gather it up again to the 20. Canning vegetables from the garden. Oh, that sounds yummy. Okay. A lot of people doesn't think black goes with Christmas, but I love black at Christmas time. Okay, where we're at, where we began, excuse me, on this inside. So that zip tie, that tinsel tie I went in front of, I'm going to get it now, and I'm going to tie this mesh down good and tight. There we go. I'm going to pull out this ruffle. It already is looking pretty poofy and big. I'm going to take this end here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off. Sounds interesting. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take another zip tie, and I'm going to tie it to the inside. This way it stays nice and neat and out of the way. And it's another way of just securing your mesh. Love it. Okay, I'm going to cut that off, and I'm actually going to turn this zip tie around to the inside because when I ship it out, I don't want to have it scratching anyone's door or getting poked with it. I cut off the excess, and then I just tuck it in. So there we go. So that's the first layer to our wreath. Okay, we're going to do some ruffles with this red and white mesh. Let me get some of this stuff out of my way. I'm just going to push my mesh roller over to the side to give us a little bit more room. Never enough room. Here we go. These first few pieces are a little curly. So all I'm going to do is take my thumbs, fold it under a little bit, and then I'm just going to push with my thumb, and I'm just going to gather it up. Use that thumb as a stopping point. I'm just going to keep it right in the center. If you have trouble with ruffling, the best thing to do is to put a rock on it. This makes like a butterfly, a beautiful flower. I'm going to start on the outside. I'm going to go to a tie, and I'm going to place it in and snug it in. And I'm going to come back and just ruffle ruffle the ruffle around like a flower. When I put them on there. Ruffle them around. Putting 2 different ribbons on it. One is a plaid Christmas ribbon, and the other one is, whoops, I pulled that sucker out. And the other one is a canvas ribbon that has Merry Christmas written on it in several different ways and several different colors. Green, your Christmas green, your red, black, tie that in a little tighter. Can't have it jumping around on it. I have some Christmas ornaments, bow. So this should turn out to be a pretty full wreath. I like using the Dollar Tree frames. They're perfect for shipping. And I like to put my own ties on it. Because I can use whatever I want on the ties. So you got rain today too, Connie. Has it been raining a lot, or did y'all really need it? Oh, you could use some. We're just going to keep going around. Thank you. I'm glad to hear. I promised him I'd go fishing with him this week. They've had the lake closed on the weekends except for just during the week. And now they've actually opened the national parks and stuff up so that they're open on the weekends now. And then they'll reevaluate it after the holiday. And I guess to see if anything increased and all. We go. We got, excuse me, one more on the bottom and we'll go to the top. And boy, this red sure is looking like Christmas. I should have put some music on in the background, like Jingle Bells or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Because I sure the heck y'all don't want to hear me sing. Looking quite festive. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah. My house smells good right now. My husband cooked dinner. He came out to tell me it was ready a while ago. He fixed his special spaghetti, and he makes it awesome. And I wouldn't complain if it wasn't. Excuse me. Mm. Love the red. Love this red. Thank you. Yeah, that's me. He's not home a lot, so when he's here, it's nice. When he's not here, I don't cook, period. When this time of year, getting things ready for the holidays, I'm working all the time, so yeah, he's real good about that. He's also paints my signs, cuts them out of plywood. He's very good to me. I don't know if you saw me one day, I guess last week, or it may have been the week before, he painted me a awesome Day of the Dead sign. He just freehands it. He's rather good that way. There we go. We're nearly through with the ruffle. Then we get to make it look really pretty. Okay. Oh yeah, I hear you, Connie. Yeah, he's very supportive. I can say that. My daughter is too. I just wish she lived closer, which that's basically when I retired, I moved away. We'd had this house for retirement, and I was living in Carlsbad, New Mexico. So, and that's where she's at now. I miss her and my grandbabies being close. And then with the way things are right now, thank you. Yeah, it's very, very full. A lot of people think that because it's a Dollar Tree frame, but it gets nice and full. It's just the type of mesh you use. Actually, the black mesh I used, I found at the Dollar Tree, $1 a row. And let me tell you, it's as good or if not better, because it's real nice, got a real good texture to it. It holds its shape. It's not thin like value mesh. I just lucked out when I went to a Dollar Tree when I was out of town, and they had purple, a green, a black, and like a jute looking with a gold in it. And I took every roll they had in the store for $1 a row. You can't beat that. Hi, Carla. Thank you, Connie. Okay, that was the last one. I had cut an extra one. How I got an extra one out of the row, I don't know. I'm just going to go around and pull these ruffles up and butt them up against each other a little bit. And then we're going to put some ribbon in this. I tell you, that sticker didn't want to stay tied. Okay. Yeah, it's nice, nice and full. Let y'all see down in there. Yeah, it really filled up the wreath very nicely. Okay, so here's the ribbons. They're cut to 12 inches. Here is a plaid. It's almost like a flannel type. And then here is the Merry Christmas. It's got the black and the green and the red in it, along with the khaki. I'm trying to stay with the farmhouse look. I'm not really thrilled with the texture of the plaid ribbon. I've never worked with this type of material before, so we'll see how it does. Well, it's going to curl nicely. Like I said, I cut them to 12 inches. I do that. I'm not one to like really long tails because I like to see my mesh and not cover it up. But that's just totally preference. to some people. So I'm just going to lay them in like so. And I think that's going to look really nice. I'm just folding them over to find the center of the ribbon. That way the ribbons will be easy when I put them in. And it gives me a center point to scrunch them up, fold them up, and place them in. And then I just take my ribbons, put my fingers in between them, and then I just pull them over, and that fluffs them up. I'm not going to twist them out to the sides or anything. So I'm using a 2.5-inch ribbon with the Christmases on it, and the flannel is a 1.5-inch ribbon. I go ahead and make like little bird wings out of them before I put them in. It helps them easier to fluff up once I get them in. So you fold it in half, find your center. Well, hello, Miss Peggy. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Connie. Thank you, Peggy. We're making Christmas. I love your decorations for your front porch, Peggy. They're awesome. Yeah, really. I'm sorry. I was hoping we would experience some of it. We're so dry, but it went further over there towards you guys. It's got a huge rain band around it. Yeah, I know. I think my husband cringes when I say I'm going to town. Because when I get back, he'll ask me, so where all did you go? Thanks. Yeah, I love this mesh. I was, thought I was being a smarty pants, but I bought it earlier this summer for Christmas. But now there's a lot of other things I'd like to get, but I've already bought a lot of different things for Christmas. Oh well, I'll just keep with my plan. Now this wreath is very nice and full. Okay. So let's start on the top and get those in. I'll spread these out a little bit on the top. There we go. Excuse me. I had a comment popped up. There it is. It wasn't a comment, it was a notification. Just take these and spread them out. Run your thumb or your in between your fingers through them. Once they're tied in nice, they're not going to go anywhere. There we go. Still not loving the flannel. The sign I'm using tonight came from Brenda from Wreaths by Busy Bee. She has excellent signs. I bought all my metal signs from Brenda. Whoops. nearly through with the top. And we'll get to add the pretties. Sometimes the ribbons can be little stinkers and not go where you want them. There we go. So 2 more ribbons. There we go. Last one. Right here. Keep bringing it to me. I guess I don't want anyone to see. So that's what it's looking like so far. I think it's stinking cute. Okay. So we have the sign, Christmas on the Farm, and I've already pre-wired it. What I did is I took my jewelry bead smithing tools, excuse me, and I poked holes in it in 4 different places. I'm sort of crazy when it goes to tying stuff on. So I want to basically offset my sign to the side. Then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to weave it around to the back. And I'm going to do the same thing. Put it down into the center. And I'll go back here and grab it. Let me find my other one. There it is. I just go down and in between the mesh. And I bring it together. Wrap it around one of the rings on the frame. I don't want it to get it too snug, but I want to get it straight. Let's see what I did back here. There we go. Probably could have just used the two. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll go ahead and cut these off. It's on there secure enough. So, give it the shake test, as Lori said. Now I've got a bow. It's not a real big bow. The only other color I brought in was the green from the back, because there wasn't enough green in the flannel ribbon or anything. So let's get it on, then we'll fluff it up. I think I want to go right up here at the top to the inside. And work my pipe cleaner down and around. Do it the same way. Wants to stick to everything. Wrap it around the frame. And twist it off. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to come in here, do a little bit of fluffing. Like so. Well, I put that sign on stinking crooked. Man, there I thought I did an excellent job. Let's just move it around just a little bit right quick. Didn't gauge that whatsoever. There we go. Sort of fix your ribbon around it. Okay, so now we're going to take, let's see, we don't want them a bunch, but we want some to make a statement. Let's start out with, I'll put a green one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stem that we tied everything on with, and I am going to put it inside the deal, fold it over, and twist it like it's hanging there on a Christmas tree. How do y'all like that? Good? Let's move around just a little bit. How about we place a random red one right here. Gorgeous. Let's do a green one right here. Oops, I got mesh sticking here, guys. Throw in another sparkly red if I have to. I believe I've got some more of these. Yeah, hi Sharon. I'm loving this green. The mesh is a sticking to mesh. Another green one. Let's do a red one up in here. Thank you. Yes, it does make it pop. I just don't like that one being bare. But I really don't. How about we just stick another red one right up here so it's not as bare. What do you think? Is that enough? Yeah, I'm liking that. I think it needs another one over here behind the sign. Hi everybody, it's Carol. For those that didn't get to see me when you first came on, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Here is the final product.